All right, this is the Knicks fresh. What the heck, man? I'm trying to.
That's not me. That's not me, dude.
That was you, Prince. What you doing?
Dude, that wasn't me. Like, stop playing. That wasn't me, dude. I'm over here looking at my phone.
Well,
I'm just talking over you.
Well, look. What I was trying to say before one of you dudes interrupted. This is the Knicks part of GamIN Talk 25S. We already did part 1, and I believe part 2 should be up in the description. Go check those out, or in the annotation. Go check those out. Support us there and all that good stuff. See, Fresh and Mastalin, aka PrinceThaGamer and the Real Mastalin, we already introduced them in the parts before, and follow them in the channel description down below. Their channel link will be there. But bringing into the fray three people, 2 returning guests, as well as a new face on GamIN Talk. Now, let's go with Pixels. Pixels, say hey to the people.
It's the god of gaming, best in the world.
See, that's no good.
Never lose the game. Coming at y'all raw. Beat
y'all
raw. Sending y'all home to your mamas. Prince ain't never fight me in Uncharted because he's still scared. Prince about to play Ark tonight. Video. Loaded.
See, that's a little bit sad, Pixel. But yes, follow my boy Pixel. Support him. His channel link will be in the description. And yeah, all that good stuff. Now up, my boy returning, 2nd week in a row, Static Ninja. I call him Red. Say hey to the people.
Hey guys, what's going on? And yeah, so who won? Have you guys still not fought on who's the best God gamer between Pixels and Fresh?
We already established that already. Click in the link in the description on my next video. That A-whipping will be on there, so just stay tuned for that. Because I'm tired. I'm listening to Mastalin in the video because I don't know. I ain't tired of hearing this.
Yo, Pixel, you're gonna have to change your name now from God Gaming to Taking This L.
Taking This L, gamer. Oh, that'll be a little bit sad.
He needs some milk. That's what happened.
Man, well look. Well look, y'all, that'll be a great epic main event. You and Pixel going at it, but. That's for another time. Right now, bringing into the fray a new face of GamIN Talk. Say hey to the people, Professor 8-Bit.
Hello everyone, it's your Professor 8-Bit coming right back at you.
Oh boy, I thought you were about to say coming at you raw. I was about to say what?
Nope, coming right back at you.
Okay. I was about to say what? Anyway, that's great. This is Professor 8-Bit. Before we go any further, since you're a new face, tell the people where they can find you. And also, what you do on your channel?
Oh, well, I'm kind of a beginner's channel. I been working up on it, trying different subject, new things, not just gaming. I'm thinking about doing other things. But as for now, it's just gaming from all sides, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, the whole ball, and PC.
Yeah. So where can they find you? What's your channel name again?
Professor 8-Bit.
Awesome. You on Twitter too at Professor 8-Bit. Awesome.
That's correct. Yep.
All right, guys. So if Professor 8-Bit say anything that y'all want to flame him up, contact him on Twitter at Professor 8-Bit. No, I'm playing. Send only love and support his way. Send only love and support his way. This is a channel to grow up and also support the people here. And as an addition. Every guy in here, if you are watching, if you hear my voice, drop likes in their videos and support them there. Hashtag like in the comment section to let them know you're doing that. As well as here on this channel, subscribe here for more gaming news from console to PC and maybe even tablets and phones. Now, without further ado, we're going to get on to the topic. Thank you everyone for joining me. This is the topic, and it is. Hold on, guys. I forgot the title that quick. Hold on, what is this?
Oh, no.
Hold on, wait.
Do scale and graphics sell games?
Oh, yes, that's exactly the
question mark.
With a question mark. Wonderful. Okay, yes, hold up. Did we lose somebody? We lost Pixel. That's a little bit sad, but we're going to keep going.
Well,
like
another F to that one.
Oh, he took his internet was too weak. Anyway, I'm going to add him in the call, but in the background, we're going to go to Mastalin first. We're going to touch on you. Mastalin, does And look. The reason, let me be honest, Mass. I think you kind of know why I picked this title. Cause look, a long minute ago, actually 3 gaming talks ago, we were talking about games that lack detail. Okay, like we was comparing Dead Rising 1 to Dead Rising 4, and earlier this morning or earlier today we were talking about Wildlands, Ghost Recon Wildlands versus Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and in both of these, I guess you could say comparisons, the first one I named is the smaller game, and with the sequel being the bigger game. But Mastalin, for you, out of your brain and look, do you think scale and graphics sell games? Come on.
No, and yes at the same time. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I say both. Scale, the bigger a game is, the more people feel like they're getting their money's worth. So the larger the scale of a game, the more people feel like they're paying $60 and they're getting their money's worth. However, that's counteracted by if there's nothing to do and the world is big, then it's irrelevant.
Savage.
So the world in we'll take H1Z1. Like the world in H1Z1, there's nothing to do. It's big, but there's nothing to do. It's just big. But games like Witcher, where the world is big but is densely packed with a lot of things to do, that's the shift. As far as graphics, it just depends on who you ask, because at the beginning of this current gaming generation we were in, the only thing that was talked about was graphics, which as a PC person was like the most hypocritical conversation in the history of mankind.
Well, a little bit sad.
Like because the PlayStation people would like berate Xbox people for their games being sub 1080p, and then like 3 games in a row would come out sub 1080p on PlayStation, and they would be okay with it.
Oh, no.
It was all hypocritical. The Xbox people would say that graphics don't matter, it's gameplay or whatever it is. They would have their defense, and the PlayStation people would be like, it's weak. And then suddenly, which is hilarious now, that message is shifting. It completely switched sides. Like with Scorpio coming out, the Xbox people are all on a high about what graphically looks better, and the PlayStation people are saying it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's like one hypocritical roller coaster.
You know what?
From the outside looking in, it's hilarious to me. But it's just weird.
Let me say.
And so graphics only matter if you make them matter. Like I play a lot of retro games, and I still love them, even if they don't look graphically as pleasing as games that come out today. Because there's a lot of pretty games. 1886.
Hey, that game was good. No, that game I liked it.
There's a lot of pretty games that suck. So graphics don't sell a game to me.
Okay.
But to some people, that's how pretty a game looks is what matters, as opposed to how good the game plays.
Okay.
Go ahead. This just graphics matter, no matter how you look at it. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, look, speak up, Pixel. You so low?
Yeah, for the next generation coming up. As far as children, graphics does matter.
To get better, not worse.
See, Fresh just called you a child, Pixel.
No, I'm saying, graphics. That's an opinion. Look, graphics only matter to people that's growing up right now. The teenagers today, they care about graphics. Like Mastalin said, like, look, I'm not that old, but I played some retro games in my life, and I played Ultratron on PS4. That's a retro robot game where you shooting zombies and stuff like that. That ain't nowhere near graphical, like really, but I like the game and I have fun with it. Right. So that kind of graphic only appeals to people.
Wise, a game should an 8-bit game should not be $60.
No, he didn't say $60 specifically. He said, "Does it sell?" Period. No matter what it costs.
Right, just like Minecraft is consistently in the top 5 selling games, and it's been out for what, 7 years now? Like, and it's consistently every month, and there's nothing good about those graphics.
Let me say this.
Like I said, it all comes down to who puts the value in what.
Right.
What game number 1 last month?
What'd you say, Pixel? And Pixel, you gotta speak up, baby. Your voice is low.
Speak up, Pixel.
What game was number 1 in sales this in January?
Anybody know that answer?
No, not Gravity.
Ark.
Well, what?
Ark.
Oh yeah, Ark was on
Ain't nothing
PlayStation.
graphical about Ark though.
Right, and Ark's graphics are atrocious.
Man, that's in the eyes of the beholder. That's in the eyes of the beholder. Ark sometimes look good. Most times,
No,
sometimes.
Ark's graphics are PS2 at best. Like, they are blocky. Your hands are literally like just nubs.
I don't know about that.
Like a cardboard cutout of Popeye
Whoa!
that was smoothed around the edges. Like,
Hold on, wait. Before we get too deep.
I've spent like 100+ hours in Ark,
No,
and the graphics are garbage. I've been on PC maxed out, and the graphics are not great.
Wait.
On any way to perform.
The game was really graphical. How come it's 20
No, hold on, bro. My next video, I'm gonna post a video of what
Speak. Where are you?
like an ultra set is on PC versus
No.
Xbox.
Ark is 20 gigs on PS4. If it was really graphical, that thing would be like 60 or 70 gigs.
No, man. Look, that game looked good at sometimes. Like I was walking through the forest, wherever I was just walking through the forest. That junk. I was like, look at this, leaves.
Look at Virginia.
No,
Look
man.
at Virginia. Look how.
Bro, like, all right, look. What map are we talking about? Johnny,
you know that first map. Remember that me and you jumped in that same map. You know that map we jumped in.
I'm gonna take you to the center tonight. The center looks way better.
No, man, listen. I saw the center, but I'm telling you, walking through that grass and junk. But look, let's not get this. Not make this all about art, because then it's gonna become a Pixel channel, which is all about art. Which you subscribe over there. Check them out. Support them.
Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. See, I like Until Dawn, right? Until Dawn is a $60 game, and it's not open world, but the graphics were on point. I wanted to pay my $60, to get that game because of the way it looked, and it was an early PS4 title. That was the reason why I wanted to get it. I'm like, wow, I never seen a game that looks like that. I know nothing about the story, zero about the story, but I did want to spend my $60 because of the way it looked. So, and it's all an opinionated question, all of it.
Yeah, and let me say this.
The only game I think that still looked the best is Killzone Shadowfall. I don't think nothing beats that.
That and Drive Club look good, but
Killzone Shadowfall is the best on the graphics when it came out on PS4.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Look,
it's not better. It's not better than Until Dawn. No, I'm sorry.
Uncharted look good too, but look. Let me say this though. I want to ask Professor 8-Bit that question. Being a new face, I want to give you that question, my dude. My dude, the question is, does scale and graphics sell games? Like, I mean, like, should it sell games? If that's the better question you want to answer, like, what do you feel about that?
Well, while you guys were talking amongst each other, I just Googled Wikipedia and also a couple other websites. And basically, the only thing you have to really look up is best-selling games of all time.
Ooh.
And if you start from the very top, of course, Tetris you can't really count because that came bundled with a lot of things.
The graphics on that are amazing.
That's number one with 495 million. And the second one, which you guys already brought up, was Minecraft.
Yes.
Which is at 107 million copies sold.
Yes.
And if you notice, if I keep going down the list, the majority of these games are Nintendo platform games.
Ooh.
And there's only Grand Theft Auto, which is at number 4, but that's just a beast. Anything with Rockstar is a beast.
Yes.
But that also has the graphics and the size.
Yes.
My personal opinion, I don't think it has anything to do with it based off the system itself.
Ooh.
So you got games on 3DS that outsell PlayStation 4 games,
and
their graphics are horrible.
That's a realistic statement.
Compared to the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me say this, Fresh. I know you. Wait, Fresh.
Over in that second.
Hold on. Let me say this. I agree with brother 8-Bit here, because my whole thing is gameplay is king. All right, like I'm gonna let Static put his 2 cents in, but gameplay is king. All those games that he named, at least on the top of that list, gameplay is king in those games. And look, scale is a beautiful thing. Like I said in Wildlands, me and Mastalin and Fresh was talking about it earlier. And that game is huge. Who played the beta? 8-Bit. Did you get to play the beta?
No, I haven't.
UnclearPixels, did you get to play the beta?
Beta what?
Wildlands.
No, I was moving at the time.
I understand. But, you know, Mastalin and Fresh did. And we can both agree that game scale is, like, crazy. But what it came down to for me was the gameplay was a little bit sad. And all those games on that list, that Wikipedia list you talked about, gameplay is king. And I think that should be the selling point of games. But hey,
that's correct. Yep.
Casuals love their pretty graphics and big stuff, you know. But anyway, I wanted to switch the mic to Static right quick so he can put his 2 cents in. Static, tell us, what do you think about all that?
Yeah, like, graphics doesn't have to be everything. Like, it's mostly on how the gameplay is played and the mechanics that they're presenting us and showing us how it's done. Like, honestly, like, what is it, Lego Batman 3, I think it was, when they showed that to me, I didn't even look at the graphics or how, you know, it's a silly Lego game, but, you know, I like DC, and I like how it was playing, and I like its mechanics, and all these characters that you were able to play as. And, you know, that's what caught my attention, not how the design looked or how the graphics looked in the previous games. It's just, you know, the gameplay-wise and what they were showing you is usually sometimes what catches your people's attentions and stuff like that. Yeah. Or like in Rainbow Six Siege, for example, when they first introduced that game, right away what got off my attention is, man, this guy blew up with the shotgun, destroyed that whole section on the wall. And I'm like, oh my god, you know? And they're like gutting each other, stuff is blowing up like crazy.
Yeah, that detail, and, right?
Yeah, and it's like, and you do notice that just because it's a shooter and you're always moving around in that game and stuff is going off everywhere, so you have to notice it. But that's what like sells me to it. It's not about the graphics.
Yeah, man.
It's all about how they introduce the game in general. Like if they showed like just recently I played Double Dragon on the SNES emulator on my computer. Dude, amazing. I was having the best time playing that game. And I didn't care about the graphics because I knew what type of game this was and I enjoyed it. So nice. It's no graphics needed for me.
Me, Granted.
Yeah.
You spend it over $40.
Hold on. First of all, Pixel, if you don't pick up your voice. Pick up your voice, man.
Graphics don't matter unless you're paying over $40.
No, graphics don't matter at all because look at PS2 days. I enjoy PS2 more than PS4.
Graphics go harder.
But the PS2 is, you gotta look at from the point of the era of the PlayStation 2. What else was there? PlayStation 2 had the library. That's why a lot of people went with the PlayStation 2 versus the GameCube that had more power than the PlayStation 2, but it lacked the games.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, all those titles we had, the gameplay was, I'm just saying, the gameplay overall, the detail back then they had in the old games is just, to me, is better
than
we got today.
Baby. How's life after YouTube?
Well, it's actually pretty good, honestly, because it's giving me a chance to just really watch other people's content.